Well, hello, hello, hello. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour tout le monde. How is everybody doing? I wanted to just go over some things with you because I feel like sometimes we need to just review what's going on with our textbook and that we know what we are doing. So I just want to show you a few things, okay? So at the top on your home page of it, your home page is just a little different from mine, okay? You should have this here. We have content, calendar, okay. I don't know if you have grades. I don't put grades in here. And communication. Now, grades would only apply if you take a test in VHL Central. I am trying to see if we can make sure that we go back and do that at another time. But I wanted to point out here at content, okay? So activities is where you go for the work, etc. Assessments would be if you have a test, okay? This applies only to me, my content. Resources you should have. Then there's the My Vocabulary section, which if you click on that, you go to the unit we are in. And it'll bring up the vocabulary that we've been working with. Now, we've been working with greetings, right? So we're just going to worry about these. Okay, and this is what our quiz is going to be on. Okay, now one thing you can do with this as a result, okay, is you can unmark that if you need to, right? And then just print up the words that you need. Okay. All right. So that's one thing that you can do. Okay. All right. The other thing I want to point out too is that I believe you have something called an e-companion or your ebook. But when you click on the e-companion, okay, that's going to bring up something that looks just like your textbook. Now you can do this to blow up your screen and blow up the size, okay? And it looks like you're looking at an actual textbook, okay? The other thing too is if you hover, hover over the number here for the unit, you can also go to the exact page that we need, okay? Now, one thing to remember, as you may remember, is that at the end of every chapter, at the end of every chapter is your vocabulary as well. So just wanted to let you know that too. Okay. And you can print that up because there's the print, and you just would print the page you need. You can also look at your pages in a single method as well too in the book. Okay. Also look, you have flashcards in here. So if you look at this, this will help you take a look, and you can use this to practice. Okay, voila. Oh, there it is. Okay, so do you know it or not yet? And then that will help you distinguish what you still need to work with and practice with. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to the activities. Okay. Let's make sure we also remember that you have the vocabulary tutorials right here. Okay. So you're always able to go back to the tutorial if you want to look at pronunciation on how something's pronounced. But more importantly, I want you to look here with your activities. Like, let's look at this listening activity, okay?
1. Comment vous appelez-vous? 2. Excusez-moi.
Okay, so now you can't necessarily slow down the whole thing, but you can, like, move it and repeat if you need to, or you can listen to the whole thing, okay? Remember what my recommendation is that you're going to listen to things. Oh, if you go here to the 3 dots, you can go to playback speed, right? So you can put it in slow mode right there.
1. Comment vous appelez-vous?
Oh, that's fast mode, my bad.
2. Excusez-moi.
Okay, here's the normal.
3. Comment allez-vous?
Okay, that's the normal speed, right? Now I can go to half speed here.
4. Bonsoir, mademoiselle.
Okay, so you got the ability to adjust the playback speed. That was a nice little happy little accident. Okay. But one other thing I want to point out here is at the top of every activity, you're always going to have a link to the pages in the book that you can go and bring up. That must be from me clicking on the mouse, but I know it's there and it can work. Okay, but I can get the information that I need, and I can get a link right here, again, to the pages in the ebook. And the other thing too that I can get as well, where did my mouse go? Is I have a link here to the vocabulary list. Okay. And again, here with the vocabulary list, you can listen to the words.
Salut.
Comment allez-vous?
Okay, let's comment allez-vous? Okay.
Comment vous appelez-vous?
Oh, comment vous appelez-vous? So now I know that the first question
1. Comment vous appelez-vous?
Okay, so there's comment vous appelez-vous?
Deux. Excusez-moi.
So now I know that that would be my correct answer. Okay, so that's one of the things I wanted to make sure that you knew about. Okay, there's always going to be a lot of resources available for you. Okay, all right. My suggestion would be that you open up that vocabulary list, okay, and just take it and just minimize it to the bottom of the page, and then bring it up when you need to listen to it. Okay. Let's see. Even with these activities where you're not listening to stuff, same thing. You've got the vocabulary list here, and you should be able to easily bring it up. Okay. Okay. You can always shrink it the size down like that, or just click on that, and then that will minimize it to the bottom of your screen and bring it up. Obviously, you can't see it right now because my screen is hiding it due to the recording that I am doing. Okay, so that's one thing that I just want to let you know about. And these are some good resources that you have here in your textbook, which is going to be very helpful, I think. Okay. Now, well, I know a lot of you like to play Duolingo and stuff, and please remember that the extra credit is due October, I believe, 6th or 7th. I want to show something else that you can do. You can take and go to Quizlet.com, which I know we play Quizlet live in class, but if you ever want to study on your own, like we've been doing DACA 1, which is for the first book of Descartes, and we've been working with greetings. So you can just search for it right here. Okay. And it'll bring up a bunch of different activities. Okay. And you can click on any of them. Okay. So now just so you can see here, as you know, there's flashcards that you can do, right? And then you can click on them to study what each of them means. Okay. But some other things that you may or may not know. Okay. You can give yourself a little test by going to Learn and do little multiple choice questions. So I'm doing well, badly, boom, voila. See you tomorrow, à demain. Okay, so you can do that. You can practice writing. You can spell. This is where it's going to dictate the word and you would spell it out. You can take a test. Okay, you can also play a matching game. So see you later and à plus tard go together and it disappears. Okay. And then lastly, there's this game called Gravity. And you can play it like, you know, Asteroids. It's a great game. So have a nice, okay, let's see if that'll be it. Nope. Have a good day. There we go. See? Bonsoir. Good evening. I cannot type. There we go. Nope. Oh, maybe it wants the period. Oh, so now I'll just let it end and we'll see what it means. That was a weird one. Oh, good evening, hello. Okay, they do get a little nitpicky about what you write on in the blanks. But again, this is here to help you out with determining what to use. So anyways, I hope that this helps. And if you have any questions, please let me know and I'll be happy to help. Have a great day, everybody. Bonne journée, bonne soirée, et à demain.